we're back, everybody. Man, that was some fun stuff right there. You know, that was some fun stuff. Thanks, Microsoft. You guys are the best. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for running midnight updates in the middle of me having, you know, I'm only using like 30 applications right now, but I understand that Microsoft decided that they didn't give a crap. All right, and they just wanted to get right back on in there. So coming back in, and our audience has absolutely been decimated now. The YouTube podcast is going to be broken in 2 parts. It's terrible, and the Twitch audience is down to 6. All right. Yet Tamrol says it happened to my girlfriend today during a presentation. This is so dumb.
Oof.
You know what? That's true, Dustin. This does now count as a bonus stream. It's my second stream of the day.
No.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
45 minutes.
Thank you to the 11 viewers that we still have. Thank you so much, Microsoft. You're the best. There's 11. We've got 11 left. All right, coming back in. Dude, I'm number 1. Thank you, Strider. I have my update set to never, okay? Like, I have no idea why that happened. Why did that happen?
Because you put it off too forever long.
God bless it.
DJ.
What?
What is wrong with you?
Nothing, Microsoft. All right, killing me. Magu says, pack giveaway now? No. Hey, I do have news for you guys. I do have news for you. Our cruise winner has opted not.
I think
to
I full-bought this.
Has opted not to take the cruise. So this weekend we will be redrawing Tarpy. There is still hope. There is still hope. That's right. You know what? I blame Pack. You're absolutely right, Vic. Pack probably shut my thing down because I was teaching, Jules was teaching players how to completely avoid 2,700% of crit damage. Okay, so you know what? You suck, Pack. You suck. All right. Anyway, so yes, just in a quick piece of side information, we will be redrawing for the cruise coming up this weekend. All right, we'll be doing it. Jules, as we get ready, man, we made it. We were so close. As we were getting ready to wrap up the show, that you had like one last teaching topic, which was those big epic hostiles. We were talking about the barrier. We're talking about the crit damage. I know this was one of your final things you want to wrap up on. Let's go ahead and finish with that topic, and we'll get ready to wrap, since now I have 45 minutes of extra editing to do now. Thanks again, Microsoft. You're the bestest ever. I'm so happy.
That was actually the end of our statement, and I was respecting your heart out, and I got it done in time.
Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for coming back. All right, we go. God bless.
Get out.
All right, time to go.
We love you, but go away.
I had a heart out. Yeah, thanks for the 92 of you that came back, but get the hell out of here. All right.
Is that going to stream streak bust? Freak bus?
No,
Anybody?
this next stream would have to be 10 minutes. Manic says, wait, we came back for 5 minutes? You know, I mean, I had a heart out at 12.
It's the friends you made along the way.
It is. It's the journey. All right. It's the journey. Matt wants a comp chest. Here, you get this cool song. Wait, where'd it go?
Microsoft took it.
No, it was probably Pack. Pack probably took my song.
Hey, the Packers won.
Yeah, the Packers won. Let's go.
Packers?
You guys, I've been alluding to this for years, okay? The Packers, same thing. Yeah, Pack won. That's right. Go Pack, go. Man, that gives whole new meaning to that, doesn't it? Go Pack, go. All right, and now look, Twitch is going to make us do a new pre-roll because it's a new stream.
You broke it.
I'm so dissatisfied. Brokenhearted and dissatisfied.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Oh, man. That's right. The pack always wins. It's like the house. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we spend just a couple of minutes? We do have the mad scientist, Jules Verne, here. Why don't we spend a couple of minutes? We'll open it up to questions from the audience. And if you're listening in podcast, leave your questions and comments down below. And we'll be happy to circle back around. You can always come into our Discord as well and ask those questions there. Let's find out if our audience has any questions or anything that they have learned tonight about the new aggregation loop. All right, going to the chat. And right now, they are just all making fun of Pack. There's no learning.
If we can make this last 10 minutes, we will get to break some streaks.
Yeah.
What?
Well, we don't want to last more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Night Diver
You'd have
says,
to call a doctor.
Night Diver says, why does Paramount tolerate Scopely? Because Scopely makes Paramount a lot of money. That's probably the short answer. Matt says, Q Trials assessment expanding. I don't have information on that. But in lieu of an expansion, I have been heavily advocating here lately for them to at least make it possible for us to finish our original Forbidden Text. All right.
Did you guys talk about the Arena Day change?
No. Arenas come tomorrow. Arena's on Friday. All right. So that's it. Skippy says, honest prediction, DJs. How much longer do we think the game will be around? Oh, listen, they're still cruising, man. I mean, there's still money to be made. I can't even begin to offer speculation on that, but I'll tell you this. They've got the next 18 months of roadmap already planned out. So
Are they going to stick to it?
no, they're not going to stick to it. But, I mean, they've got content plans. I mean, I'm sure things are going to get shuffled. Things will get canceled. Things will get added. But they're making plans now for 18 months from now. So, yeah, I don't think that I don't think you got to worry about that anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, for example, like G5 scrapping, that was happening and those plans got scrapped. Yeah, that's right. VIP news. For Vengeance owners or soon to be Vengeance owners. Interesting little tidbit of information here I'll give to you. Thank you for the reminder. Appreciate that. Who was asking for that? Who asked for that? Oh, Magoo. Thank you. Here you go. So, very, very interesting news here. We are lowering the level requirements for below deck officer slots. So below deck abilities have a bigger impact earlier. Jules, I still wonder if they're missing the point a little bit, but this is a good move. Okay? It's a good move. The firing pattern, I think, is still a little bit grumpy, right? There's still reason to be grumpy about the firing pattern, but we do know that below decks carries a great deal of potency. All right, so they are reducing the level requirements for the below deck officer slots to give players more opportunities at below deck abilities at an earlier point in Vengeance progression. So that is a good thing. And at least one new PvP focused Vengeance research node will be unlocked via engagement. Very curious what that means, Jules, but it does very specifically state via engagement, which is probably music to Vengeance owners' ears since they've paid so much for it already. All right, so they are adding a new PvP-focused Vengeance research node that will be unlockable via engagement. All right, we will see what those look like. These are coming soon for the Vengeance, and hopefully that will improve this ship's efficacy here inside Star Trek Fleet Command. No word yet on if they're going to relax the acquisition model, which they desperately need to do because I still have only 2 blueprints out of 1,000.
You're doing great.
Thanks. I'll get there one of these days. But, I guess I guess we'll continue to see how that goes. But nonetheless, I am advocating for that. You know, here's the thing, Jules. If you really open up acquisition for the Vengeance, I can see that really making a lot of people very, very upset. I feel like they almost have to preserve this highly exclusive model for at least many, many months, which is heartbreaking to me. But given what people had to pay to get it, there's just no way they could just start throwing it out there. You know, I know. Why not?
But they do that all the time, though.
Yeah, but like, not so fast. Not so, dude. That was $100. We're talking thousands.
4 times as strong. And, well, okay, yes, this is to a higher degree.
Yeah, we're talking about this is like thousands of dollars.
It's like doing this to people.
The jelly.
Your audio got weird.
Yeah, you're weird. Jelly was like that, Killer Angel, but it took him a lot longer than a month or two. I mean, we were all competing over Jelly for a long time.
And it's still not easy to get.
But if they open
your first Jelly is not easy yet.
If they open it up to make it rather easy to get the Vengeance, like Griffin might have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I mean,
possibly.
I can literally, never mind. I'm not going to finish that statement.
No, I mean, listen, and rightfully so, Tarpy. There would be people. I mean, listen, this is not a cheap ship to get. All right, we're talking literal thousands of dollars worth of materials. All right, this one would be a little bit different.
Thousands.
Well, no, not to get it.
No, well,
not to get it.
But to get it to max, yes.
Oh well, yeah, max is like, I think the projections are still hovering around $40,000, and I don't think anybody's done it yet. Has anybody actually done it? Oh no,
didn't somebody do it the first week?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. No, you posted the picture on stream, dude, of a maxed Vengeance the first week it was out.
And we shall call him Daddy.
Oh, Jesus. Stop that.
Oh. Yeah. Well, damn. I mean, you've got that kind of investment. You just can't, it can't pop out free to play. And that breaks my heart. It really does, because I really want it. I really want it.
You can't let the peasants have it when the whales paid
$1.5 million
for a pixel ship.
But, again, disposable income is different for everybody. I don't fault anybody for doing it. Listen, you know what? We haven't said this for a really long time. I'm going to say this as we get ready to wrap up the show tonight, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of questions in chat. So if you've got them, throw them up now. That way we can give them to Jules before we go. But I haven't said this for a very long time, and I'm going to say it. Given that there has been this recent controversy with PAC and VIP and all this stuff, listen, I used to say this all the time. We really do owe the whales of a huge debt of gratitude. I know it might be hard sometimes. I know it might be, sometimes there might be conflict of interest or conflict of personality or conflict even of perspective. But guys, they spend thousands, tens of thousands. I mean, if they max the Vengeance, they spent, like Tarpy said, the cost of a car. That's what keeps the game alive. The game that we love to play, that we love to hate, or hate to love, one or the other, both apply. That's what keeps it alive. That's what keeps it without ads. So, I haven't said this for a long time, and that's on me. I should have, because it's always been my perspective. Players like Griffin, players like Doc, players like Jonathan Ingram, okay, they absolutely have earned the respect of the community. They absolutely have earned a position of VIP, and we should be grateful for that. All right, I know that that's a tough position to have sometimes, especially when there's arguments and stuff. But I mean, without spenders, we would not have a game. I mean, that's the truth of it. $20 a month. For those of us who spend $20 a month or even $100 a month, that doesn't keep this game alive. It just won't. It doesn't. So I haven't said it in some time, but I do thank the VIP community. I do thank the whales. Anybody who spends any money on this game, I am grateful to you for keeping the game alive. I'm grateful to you for keeping our community together, centered around this game, and therefore keeping Scopely operating with this game, and therefore continuing the community events that we get to do. Tarpy, we have had a lot of fun. You know, we can talk about Scopely as a game design company and their decisions are questionable and all that stuff, but when they do throw a party, when they
put on good parties,
when they do throw a party, when they do offer an experience, when they offer a get together, it's good. You know, and I wish more players had a chance to see that side of it. You know, I wish more players. What did we have? Over 100 people that got together in San Diego. I wish that could have been 10,000. You know, we had, 150 people get together in Nashville. I wish that could have been 150,000 people, you know, and it never will be. It never can be. But
imagine the price of that open bar.
They know,
right?
They know how to throw a party. That is for sure.
They do. And I know that not everybody gets to see that side of it, but I am, you know, and all of that is made possible by the financial sustenance of this game. And that comes from people who spend money, whether it's $10 on a flash pass, $20 on a battle pass, or $40,000 on a vengeance. Okay? I'm grateful to anybody who does that. And that makes it possible for me to do my job. All right? That makes it possible for me to come out here and host you guys and keep us engaged in a game. All right? I mean, it's a game, but it's become a way of life for us. I mean, truthfully, would be that happy or sad. I cannot imagine not being here with you guys. Like, if all of a sudden this game went away, I would have a hole in my life, as I'm sure a lot of you would. You know? So, Night Diver says, throw a party. What does that have to do with anything? Everything. It's the social experience. We have known for a very long time that this game is about the community. This game is about the social experience that we all get. How many people have said, we're not leaving because of our alliance? You know? So I think that despite everything, all right, and even despite Scopely's failures, they have found a way to keep the community together. All right, whether that's us or them or a combination therein, the game's still here, therefore the community's still here. You know, and I get you can compare it to other games. Hayti says $40 on Halo 2 game lasted 6 years, but the gaming industry has changed. Even major console games now are thriving on in-app purchases. You know, so Killer Angel says our server lost 100 players last month. And that's unfortunate. I get that, but hopefully you gain some. Hopefully maybe you get merged with something eventually. Well, you still got 2,000, so I mean that's still a healthy server. At the end of the day, we are here for each other. And that wouldn't be the case if the game wasn't financially viable. All that to say, all right, all that to say, I have not said it lately, and that's on me, and I should. I appreciate the people who spend money on this game because it allows us to continue to be together. And I think that is more important to us than a lot of other things. I know, Jules, I would really miss being able to do this with you guys, because if we suddenly had to find ourselves playing another game, what are the odds that we would all land on the same game? What are the odds that we would have the same passion that we have for this game?
100%, because it'd be the game that you're promoting next or something.
Not necessarily.
Your
Listen, when I turn on Fortnite, our viewing audience is half. All right, not everybody likes to play that type of game. All right, look, Mord says a lot of people are playing Silk Song right now. I haven't been able to get into it. I haven't been able to do it, you know? So Just like we tried, what was that? Oh, Schedule 1. I've played that some, but I haven't played that in like a month. I mean, I should get back in. Look at the simulator games we used to play. We've fallen off that. I mean, we're here. Power Sync, we played it like 3 times. You know, I've downloaded 2 or 3 games that you guys have asked us to play. I've paid for them and never even opened them the first time. What was that game that Daystros wanted us to play? And I paid for it, downloaded it. I haven't even opened it.
Obscura?
What was it?
I never.
Expedition 33. Claire Obscure.
Okay.
Expedition 33. That's what it was. Yeah, and I haven't even opened it. I haven't played it at all. I am looking forward to the Voyager VR. That looks cool. But you know what? VR's tough to do on a stream. That's really tough. So anyway, that's a side editorial. I'm grateful for people who support this game financially because it allows us to stay together. So I have not seen questions for Jules.
There is one question that was asked a couple of times, and I do want to answer it. And I do, if you could pop back into the spreadsheet, that'd be great.
You got it. I got you, buddy.
Okay. Because the question was really like, how are you managing your refines? Like it was on a personal level. If you click over to the Refinery tab, and this is where, and just for the listening audience and potential podcast audience, if you can stitch this together somehow, we try to keep the objective information. This is the raw data separate from any subjective realities that we create for ourselves. So any calculators or any other math that we do is always going to appear in a different area. So usually it's off to the right. So go ahead and start scrolling to the right. And what you'll see is you'll kind of land on a small calculator, and it's not beautifully formatted. So keep going past the black bar. The black bar is usually our delineation line there in the sand. So here, you kind of landed on here. What this allows you to do is select the chest per banner type that you're in, and also select the recon locus level number, because that's actually going to change depending on where you're at. And that's also going to give you different bundles and different costs and different amounts. So this should all take all of that information into account and allow you to put together your options and see, hey, am I over what my daily income is? Am I under? So the most interesting area, I think, is in the 50s DJs, or maybe if you want to kind of set it to 61 so we can kind of see some more options there. Because it's the uncommon right now that is actually the biggest problem, because there's so many bundle options that are available with the rare and uncommon prototype, protometric, and catalyst, plus sourcing if we even want to try to source legacy stuff. So that's not even in this calculator. Right now, I'm just looking at this uncommon
Holy smokes, yeah.
Rare. Yeah. So clearly there's a big divide there, even at 61, which is the max for that. So this is an area where we're obviously going to want more sourcing. What I'm personally doing is I'm still focused on growing the building. I will always pull recon locus schematics, but the research tree, the entire research tree, is not attractive to me at all. I am still pulling that using my common loot because I don't have really anything else to spend that common loot on. So that is being spent on the building. It's being spent on the research. And in fact, I'm not even pulling the legacy forbidden tech materials, and I'm banking up so that every now and then I could pull a double chest.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did this earlier on stream. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I had around 11,000 of the common banners. I actually did do a double pull of Locust schematics tonight, so I was able to get 36. Now, that still wasn't enough for the next level of the building, so that's a little disappointing, but that's exactly what I've been doing. I have been focusing 100% on progressing the building and have not been pulling the research particles at all at this point. I haven't even started pulling the stasis globe, which I am very excited about, but I know that is my light at the end of the tunnel. That's my big reward out of this thing, is going to be the stasis globe. I have been focused 100% on fueling my progression. That was something that we talked about on Tuesday's show, is, you know, the research and the building, they need to be your core progression. Now, Jules sees less value in the research. I think there's some there. I think that it is important, especially for some of the earlier ops level players. And when we get our Locust building to 67, Jules, I think it's going to be very important. Here in the middle, it may not be. But, I would probably suggest, I think based on the data, that I would focus on the building hardcore until probably 51. And then I'm going to probably start to invest at least in single pulls of the research particle, because by the time I get this thing to 67, I am going to want that research leveled up. At least as of today, on the information that we've got now. If a tool comes, if a ship comes, if whatever comes is able to replace some of that research, then I'm even more motivated to continue this particular path that I'm on right now. But none of it happens unless my building is high enough. So that is what I'm doing right now to fuel my core progression is to upgrade that building. Shout out and thanks to Jonathan Ingram, who has just cracked my base. You are the best.
What a guy.
What a guy. I have not yet moved to Planet Ingram. Do we know where that is? What system is it in? Have we actually found that yet? I want to reload there immediately.
I was going to say that might be a stream goal.
Is to reload a Planet Ingram?
And you get rated.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
What?
Why?
I didn't say anything.
Why would I do that again? I shall not, ever.
Who says you're going to do it on purpose?
Well, I am going to move to Planet Ingram. There's no doubt about that. I've got to be there. I have to be.
Yeah.
Good.
It is a housing planet, right? Can someone tell me where it is? I'll move there right now. I'll move there literally right now, which obviously is not at all interesting content for the podcast audience. So we'll probably get ready to wrap that thing up. But if somebody can tell me in chat very quickly what system Planet Ingram is in, I'll move there. It's probably, can we search by planet in stfc.space?
No.
So we
Didn't
just
it
have
say on the thing.
Is it in the news blog?
It was in the Prime magazine.
Saison says it's in the system. You're screwed. All right. Yeah, I bet. Oh yeah, I bet Jonathan Ingram could tell me. Here, let me just send a little note. Since he's clearly online. Ragnar, that's where it is. Okay. Oh, that's a low-level system, isn't it? Like a level 20 system or something. Ragnar.
Oh, they wanted to let you get rated there regardless
There it
if it
is.
was incursions or not.
There it is.
Yeah.
Planet Ingram. And there is still a spot. I'm obviously going to move in. There we go. I am now a proud resident of Planet Ingram. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Look, he's got his entire alliance. All the other planets that are all the other bases that are there are in his alliance, except for me. I'm the invader. All right, so so it'll be like I'm paying him rent. That's exactly right. Thank you. All right, with that, let's get ready to bounce on out of here. Thank you guys for dealing with our technical issues tonight. Special thanks to Microsoft for being douchebags. I appreciate all of you who stuck around in our live studio audience. Somehow we still managed to get back about 170 of you. So thank you so very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jules Verne, for amazing, in detail teaching tonight. Jules, you continue to amaze. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you haven't checked out Jules's podcast, you recorded a podcast with Nigel, STFC Briefings, at the ARC launch. That was very widely listened to, from what I hear. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very good. I listened to it. It was fantastic information, and it was available on day one, so I appreciate that. What's it called? You can find it. It's called STFC Briefings, and you should be able to search that on any major podcast platform. As a matter of fact, they're using the same network we are, so that's fantastic, and you'll be able to find them on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the same places that you can find Talking Trek. You can search STFC Briefings for Nigel hosting Jules Verne with a nice interview and introduction to the villain's arc. So well done there, Jules. You continue to amaze and impress. You the bomb. Let's see. Thank you to Putz, Karkin, Tarpy, of course. Matters, thank you guys all so much for hanging out tonight. And, of course, to all of you in the live studio audience, you guys are amazing. We invite you to visit our website at TalkingTrekSTFC.com. That's TalkingTrekSTFC.com, where you can find links to our merch store, find some amazing new Hit It merch. I'm pretty sure that's up there now. And you can find links over to our Patreon program, our Twitch, our YouTube, and so much more. You can also find the official rules for our Talking Trek Cruise sweepstakes. And coming up this weekend, Tarpy, we will redraw. There is still hope for those who still have tickets, as our primary winner, our first winner, has opted out. So there is still a chance. He has donated it back to the community. There's still a chance for you to set sail with all of us on Star Trek The Cruise 9. That will come up this weekend. In the meantime, I thank all of you for tuning in tonight. My name is Ultimate DJs. On behalf of all of us here at Talking Trek, we appreciate you and thank you for tuning in and listening to our content, be it on podcast, Twitch, YouTube, or right here in Discord. I'm your friendly neighborhood cat person saying meow for now. Love you, mean it. We'll catch you this weekend. Good night, everybody.